Hello everyone and welcome to Paint to Play. Today we have a fantastic battle report for you between the Tau Empire and the Ultramarines. We're going to find out today if the might of the Emperor can really squash and crush. So in today's list we are running the Carry-On detachment. We are in the third battle round. We get sustained hits 1 and sustained hits 2 against spotted units. And the Ultramarines are going to go with the Bastion Task Force, led by Marnius Calgar. It gives them a lot of flexibility. Hi there, I'm Chris and today I'm going to be taking over the command of the Tau Empire. My game plan today is, because I'm using the Carry-On detachment, is I'm going to try and bide my time as much as possible up until that turn 3, when I can really turn up the heat and lay on some sustained hits onto those Ultramarines, because they are looking very, very scary at the other side of the table.
Hey guys, Gareth here. I'm going to be playing my favorite, the Ultramarines. We've got a lot of cool, hard-hitting targets here. We have to get, I've been told, to the Hammerhead. We got to kill that thing. I have a whole lot of great units to help me. I've got my battle line guys. They're down here. They're going to help me put some hurt on. We're going to tag some people, and then we're going to smash them with my big bots. We've got quite a few cool guys here. So we're going to use those. I'm learning here. Chris is teaching me how to play the game. And we're going to have a great match and see if the Ultramarines can smash the Tau, hopefully.
Okay, I'm rolling up for initiative. Tau going first. 6.
Oh, always a 6.
Guess I'm going first. Good luck. Today we're going to be playing the take and hold objective, scoring 5 per objective up to a max of 15. The Ultramarines start off with 3 command points because they have Calgar on the table. They've drawn engage on all fronts and deployed teleport homers. Over here the Tau has managed to draw a tempting target, which is going to be the center object, the home objective, and area denial. So I'm going to move these recruit rampages up to here with an advance of 5, which gets them solidly onto this center objective. Our Devilfish to try and take this center objective. Its 12-inch move brings it to here, but I am going to advance it onto that objective with a 1. That is not enough. I do need to get on that objective to get some CP, some VP. So I'm going to use 1 CP to re-roll that advance into a 3, which is just enough, just to tag that objective out. So you can have a shot on your Land Raider. So I'm going to use the stealth suits here to mark the Land Raider, so I get the +1 ballistic skill and the reroll hits of 1, and I'm going to hit you with the Riptide and the Hammerhead. 6 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s. Hit on 3s. Wound on 5s. There's a single wound. Save. It fails. Next I'm going to fire my twin plasma rifle, which hits on a 3, re-rolling 1s. It hits. It's strength 8, so I'm wounding you on 5s. It is a wound. And he passes. +1 to the hit roll.
We're going to be firing the railgun.
Okay, so the Hammerhead is hitting on a 2. It does hit. I'm wounding you on a 3, and I'm going to use my free reroll if that happens. My 3. It does wound at AP -5, meaning you do not get an armor save. It goes straight through. D6 + 6 wounds. It's a 2, which is 8 damage. And the Tau were able to remove that Land Raider, and in the fallout, one of the Blade Guard was injured. We don't have any charges, and so the turn ends.
Alright, our men are out of the tank. They are pissed. They are coming for vengeance. They have their leader, and he is going to take them on a death charge straight up the middle. And we are going to be taking out these big things that have been attacking us. So let's go. All right, I have to declare Oath of Moment target. So it's going to be the Hammerhead, I think it is, in the middle there, because we have objectives to claim, and he is on one. So let's take him out. Alright, because of the loss of our tank there, we can't move these guys up, so we're going to leave them for the moment. We're going to move the Dreadnought up here, and we're going to move the Stern Guard up as well. And we've got a little bit of covering fire here to tag them from our battle line units, and we're going to try and kill this hammerhead.
Okay, so at the end of the Ultramarines movement phase, the Ballista's Dread has moved into a better line of sight to try and take on that hammerhead in revenge for the Land Raider getting shot down. The Redemptor and Stern Guard in the centre are all going to have a try at this Devilfish to try and crack that open. Marnius Calgar and his squad of aggressors have advanced just shy of the objective. The Intercessors are shooting into the Devilfish, 4 shots, hitting on 3s. You get to re-roll that one. That's a 3, hits. And 5 to wound. There's a 6. 4 up save for the Devilfish. Hit pass. Go.
So I'm going to use Light of Vengeance for 1 CP, and I'm going to target the Dreadnought, and he is going to get a bonus to his attacks on the
Devilfish. And we start with the Redemptor firing into the Devilfish. D3 shots. Oh, that's 2 shots.
Okay.
The Icarus Rotic Pod hits on 3s. The 6 is a lethal. And he got a 5 to wound. That's 2 wounds. 4 up save on the Devilfish. 1 is failed. Macroplasma Incinerator, D6 plus 1, 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. And you get to re-roll that 1.
Come on, just 6, go on to 6. Oh!
So that's 3 lethals and 1 regular hit. A 3 to wound. It is a wound. That's 4 wounds at AP minus 4. Because it was AP minus 4, the Devilfish did not get a save, and that meant 12 damage went through. The Devilfish explodes.
Boom!
Disembark.
Wait, you go.
And on the disembark, let's see how many of those breaches are killed. Ouch, that's 3.
Nice.
But that Redemptor Dread is not finished there, and he opens up with the Onslaught Gatling Cannon into the breaches.
8 attacks.
Woo. That's 2 lethal. And you get to re-roll the 1.
Hitting on 3s? Or is that
Hitting on 3s, and you get to re-roll that 2.
That's good. 5.
That's all of them hit with 2 lethals. 2s to wound, 6s are devastating. That's all of them wounded. 5 up save. I pass 4 of them, meaning that 4 breaches are killed.
Gatling guns fire! Daka 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 daka. Right.
And the grenade launcher fires 2 shots. It hits on 3s.
6.
And it's another 6. It goes through.
4
4 up save. He passes. Hooray! 3 breaches. With 3 devastating wounds, the last of the breaches are picked up. So at the end of turn 1, the Tower hold the home field, and this one in no man's land. However, the Ultramarines hold their home objective only, so they score 5. For both sides, neither of these secondary objectives were achieved, so we're going to reshuffle and draw some new ones. The Ultramarines have drawn Extend Battle Lines and Area Denial, 2 secondary objectives that absolutely can be achieved. And the Tower have got Cleanse and Capture Enemy Outpost. Both are possible. Okay, I'm going to try and deny you taking this objective by moving my Riptide onto it and hoping that that 4 up invulnerable save is enough to protect him.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep both of these units still so that the stealth suit can mark light the Ballista's Dreadnought, and he's going to stay still till he gets his +1 to hit for being heavy. The Crute are going to stay, no, because they've sticky that objective. So I am going to move them a little bit further up to try and contest these aggressors at the top. I don't think they're going to last long though.
So 3 you go.
So this unit of Crisis Battle Suits are going to drop down here. Try and get some shots on those Eradicators. And the Sunforged Battle Suits are going to drop down here to get a line of sight on this Dreadnought along with Commander Farsight. Okay, the railgun is going to shoot. It is a single attack, hitting on a 3, re-roll, 2, sorry, because it's heavy. So it's 2s. It's a hit. This is strength 20, hitting your Ballista's Dreadnought, which is strength toughness 10. So it's a 2 to wound. And it fails.
Nice.
I'm going to use a CP to re-roll that.
Oh.
Come on, not 1 into a 1. Ah, it's a 6, and that is devastating. It goes straight through. D6 plus 6. Oh, it's a
12
6.
hits.
Okay, so the Riptide is going to fire into the Stern Guard. It's 6 shots hitting on 4s. One has failed. These ones go through. Choose to wound. That's 4 that go through. You get 6 up saves. 6 up saves.
Ah! Nope.
Nothing. 4 are removed. Ghost Keel is going to fire into the aggressors, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. Only 1 wound goes through.
Alright, I roll 1 save. And I get a 1
Fails.
hit.
Missile pods firing into the Eradicators, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. You get 2 saves out of 5 up.
Let's do it. Hey,
1 is passed,
save.
1 is failed.
So we had these 2 sides dropping in here, and we have managed to do only 2 damage to one of these units, and 0 damage to the boss.
Yeah, the Sunforge is completely whiffed.
So charge for the Emperor! So we're gonna go over here. We are looking to engage with him in melee.
Oh, don't die.
Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn these guys around and these guys around, and we're gonna try and take out this unit here. We've moved our Dreadnought over this way with the commander, and we are going to shoot into these guys and attack them with some melee. We've got these guys here are perfectly set up to shoot. The first 3 guys are gonna try and shoot him, and then they're gonna charge into melee and destroy those. And my charge has already happened, or is charging in the middle. We're going to try and get into melee with the big baddie there. And unfortunately, we have to leave this whole side of the board alone. We don't have enough units to cover everything. So we're going to first fire with our battle line guys in, so we can mark these targets. That's 20 attacks. And there they go.
Hitting on 3s.
So we're going to take out anything less. Wound. Hey, that's some numbers there. Those are
3 wounds.
There you go, 3, yeah.
3 4-ups on the Crisis suits. And 1 goes through.
Alright, we're going to use our CP for Light of Vengeance, and we're going to target it on these ones over here for sustained hits plus 1. So I've got 2 shots hitting on 3s, and it's 2 hits, 1 is a 6. Alright, so sustained hits plus 1, so we get an extra attack, so we've got the 3 hits, and they're hitting on 3s.
Re-rolling.
So let's go. That's a 6, 1 hit, and there's rerolls of these ones?
Yeah.
So we reroll those. That's all hits, 3 hits. Alright, so no armor save because it was an AP minus 4. So we are gonna roll 3 shots, and it is the dice plus 2. So the first one is 5.
Which kills 1.
Second one is 6.
Which kills another.
And the last one is a very dead unit.
Absolutely obliterates the Fire Knives.
Good job, boys. Alright, so we've got a Stern Guard. He's got 4 shots hitting on 3s. We have 2 hits. We're gonna wound on 5s.
6 is a devastating.
That is 1 wound. Rolling the 4-up save. It is save. Alright, Sicarius is gonna fire his Artisan Plasma Pistol, and it is 1 shot hitting on 2s. It is a 3, so that hits. Wounds on 3s. It is a 4, so that wounds. And
I get a 4-up save because I have an invulnerable on these Sunforges, which is passed.
Saved. Alright, next up. Half of 5, 2. Rounding down. 3 shots.
Hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s because of anti-fly.
Hitting 2, miss 1.
Wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2s. And it's 2 wounds.
AP minus 1, so I get a 4-up.
Saves. No,
fail.
fail.
Both of them. And that means...
So 4 damage goes through, and that kills one of them.
Next up, the Onslaught Gatling Cannon. 8 shots, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s.
Devastating.
Devastating on the 6. One of them goes through. 3-up save. It's passed. So only the devastating goes through. So in the shooting phase there, the Fire Knives were removed. The Sunforgers were damaged. However, the shooting in the midfield was pretty ineffective and was not able to damage the Riptide or the Ghost Keel.
First, we're going to charge through with these 2 units into here. I need 5. Right there. That's
He's in.
7. So Dreadnought's going to charge. He needs 6 to get in. That's That's easy done.
And he's in.
8. So he's going to right into the front there, crash it. Are going to charge around with, where's our boss? Where's him? He's in front. He should be leading the charge. He's in front.
Here's Captain Titus up here.
Titus is in front with his big sword, and these guys are all going to pile in. We're going to try and get everybody to attack. Alright. Bam! Here is our charge here. We're going to charge 1-to-1 with our big boss in the middle. So we've got our Blade Guard attacking, and they get 24 attacks, but because he's the Oath of Moment target, we don't need to use our Blades of the Empire ability. We can use the shields instead. I don't think I can even hold this many dice. Let's attack!
Hitting on 3s.
Alright, so we're going to take all the 1s out.
They get
There's a
rerolls.
2. Okay, so those all hit
Only
me.
wounding on 5s, but with Oath of Moment, you're wounding on 4s.
Wounding on 4s. 4 and up. Let's go. Oh, that one's out. There's a 6. There you go.
So I get a 4-up invulnerable save. He's only got 14 wounds, so if I fail 7 of these, he's dead. 4-ups. Pass, pass, pass. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That's
6,
7.
7.
That's
Exactly
exactly
7
right.
on the nose. He
For
is
the
killed.
Emperor! Let's check if he explodes.
He does not.
he
Oh,
doesn't. Yay!
I could have really...
Redemptive Dreadnought, he's going to attack into these little guys here with his melee attacks. It's 5 hits, hitting on 3s. Ooh, 2 fails, 3 fails. Oh no. Right, only 2 hits. And wounding on 3s. Oh, only 1. Here comes the save. No!
I feel it.
You didn't.
I am going to let that go. I'm going to let that go through. He's down to a single wound remaining.
So, Sicarius is going to hit 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. That's 2 fails. And then we're going to wound 5. 5 to wound. We got 2.
Vulnerable. 2 4-ups. 1 fails.
1.
Killing that wounded battlesuit. 3. Unsurprisingly, the aggressors absolutely flatten the Vespid and they consolidate 3 inches onto the objective.
Let's hide them behind the barrier a little bit there. So Farsight's going to have his attack back onto the Dreadnought. We're going to the attacks.
Strike, hitting on 2s. All of them hit. Wound on 3s because of his Wave the Short Blade. That's
Oh,
fell
reroll that
out,
one,
so
reroll
do
that
that
one.
again. That's 3 wounds at AP -2. You get a 4-up save. Pass.
2.
Only 1. 3
3
damage.
damage.
So at the end of turn 2, the Marines hold their home objective, the center, and another one in no man's land, giving them 15 for primary. On the other side of the board, the Tau hold their home objective, 1 in no man's land, giving them a score of 10. Unfortunately, the crisis suits were unable to capture enemy outpost, but they were able to score cleanse using the Recruit Rampages. However, the Ultramarines score 5 for extend battle lines and 5 for area denial.
Go.
My Hammerhead is going to move up to here to get a nice line of fire on that Redemptor. I am going to kill it this turn.
Go.
Right, the strike team here is going to stay still, which deploys them the support turret, and I'm going to try and take out some of these Blade Guard in the middle. The Kroot are going to move around and try and do a little bit of damage because the objective here is already stickied. And the Ghost Kill is going to move around a little bit to get his melter shots off. Okay, the Rampages are going to move up to here, getting within range of the Blade Guard in the middle to hopefully get some mortal wounds off. Then the Stealth Suits are going to try and advance onto this objective. See how far they go. With a 4. Gives me a nice long movement. It's enough. The Stealth Suits move up 12.
Go.
The Hammerhead hitting on a 4. It is shooting into combat, which will take it to a 5. However, his ability brings it back down to a 4. It's a hit. Wounding on a 2. It is a wound. Now the Hammerhead needs a 3 to kill the Redemptor.
There we go.
No, it doesn't. It's -1 damage.
You gonna reroll?
I'm going to spend my CP to re-roll that. Come on. I need a 4.
2.
Ah, it goes through. And the Redemptor Dread has exploded.
The rolling explosion damage. Crisis suit first.
D3. 1 damage on
damage on the
the
crisis
crisis suit. Roll your D3 for your unit.
1 damage.
1.
Killed. You're gonna have to split that. Bye, Emperor!
So I'm going to spend my last CP on attempting trap on these aggressors here, shooting with my Ghost Keel. Overcharging the Cyclone Ion Raker for hitting on 4s. That's not very good.
Oh, yes.
However, I do get sustained because it's now turn 3, so it's 3 hits. I wound you on 2s because of the stratagem. They all wound, and they are AP -2.
I roll, double.
5s to save.
I roll very badly. So that's a total of 9 damage. That'll kill 3 of my aggressors because they only have 3 hit points each. So 4 more damage, we'll kill 1 more, and we are left with a very, very small force on this objective.
So the Crew Rampage are going to charge into the Blade Guard here, and they need a 7 to get in. And they're in with a 9. Now for the Rampage with Mortal Wounds, on a 4-up, they suffer Mortal Wounds. Only one of them deals just Mortal Wounds. D3, that's 3, which is enough to kill another Blade Guard.
9 attacks sitting on 3s.
And then I get to wound you on 4s. Lance gives me 3s. Oop. So it's all of them wound. AP -1, so you get a 4-up invulnerable save, and you get to reroll 1s for Shields of the Emperor. Only 1 goes through. That's 1 damage.
4
Sustained.
attacks each, hitting on 3s with sustained hits.
Sustained, so there's 2 sustained. It is strength 6, so I wound you on 3s.
2 fail, 2 fail.
And this is AP -1, takes you to your vulnerable save. You get to reroll 1s. Only 2 damage. It is enough to kill 1 more of the Blade Guard.
Hitting on 2s, hitting on 2s for the melee attacks.
Oh my god.
Dismal.
Only 1 wound.
I roll a 6, so that
He
is not
passes.
hitting. For the Emperor, we are going to strike back with our 1 remaining Blade Guard.
And Captain Titus.
Captain Titus will do his attack after. Captain Titus having done nothing so far this whole game. So Oath of Moment was declared on these guys, so we're going to hit our 4 attacks and hitting on 3s. And we have failed only 1 attack. I get to reroll because of Oath of Moment. So that all hits.
4s to wound the Rampages.
4s to wound. There's 2, 1 is a 6.
And that is AP -2. I do not get any armor save there.
So there's damage.
Onto a single
4
wound.
damage onto that one.
Yeah.
For the first attack of the whole battle, Titus is going to deign to pull out his blade against the Xenos. And he is going to roll a whole lot of damage. 8 attacks hitting on 2s. Rerolls.
No.
Those
Yes,
are
you get
Oath of
rerolls.
Moment, so rerolling the 1, so that's all hit.
The 6 becomes sustained.
6
so you get
sustained
an extra.
hits, so we get an extra hit.
Wounding
And
on
he's
4s.
wounding on 4s. And so that 3 is gone, so that's a 3, that one's a 5. That's a 5.
AP
So
-1.
AP -1.
So 6s. 6s to save.
6s to save. Hopefully none of them are going to be saves.
Into
So we got 3 damage left on that one. He did a whole lot of damage there for his first attack of the game. Kyrus is going to make his attack here. So we got 6 attacks. We got no rerolls.
But that 6 is lethal.
And 6 winning on 4s. We got 1.
It's 2 wounds and AP -2 onto my invulnerable save. 4 ups. 1 goes through.
We're going to take 2 damage here. That goes to 1 left.
Stone Guard.
Stone Guard's going to make his attack. 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. We have only 1 hit.
5s.
Winning on 5s. No, misses. Alright, for my movement phase, we're going to move the battle line guys just over here to take a shot there. He's only got 3 life left. We're hoping to get through there. We've got a grenade launcher, all sorts of things. We're staying in combat here, but we're moving these guys a little bit closer so they get within melter range, and they're 9 inches away. They're going to stay here and step back, and he's going to move just a little bit closer so he can charge in and still maintain coherency and have this objective.
Intercessors are shooting into the hammerhead. 16 attacks, hitting on 3s.
It's a lot of ones. Like only rerolls, right?
No. 6 to wound.
0.
Nothing. Grenade launcher hitting on a 3. And it misses.
Can I reroll? Can I use this point?
It's not oath of moment. You can use a command point.
So use a command point to draw that die. Yes!
It's a hit. 5 or 6 to wound.
Yes!
It's a wound.
He needs a 5 to block.
5 to block.
Yeah!
I do not have any command points. It goes through. D3 damage.
D3 damage.
5 or 6 and he's dead.
Yes! It's a 5! Does he explode?
Does he explode?
Does he explode?
On a 6.
Oh, boom, baby. Now we're going to have our boss here. We're going to shoot into the knights there.
Into our ghost kill battles. 3s to hit because of stealth.
2 hits.
Wounding on 6s, but you get to re-roll.
No hits. No hits.
Nothing from Calgar. So in the centre of the battlefield, Titus was able to do quite a bit of damage to a Krutox ride Rampager in the middle. And over here, Sicarius was able to shoot his pistol and kill a battlesuit. In terms of points, the Ultramarines hold the home, the centre, and a no man's. The Tau hold the home objective and a no man's. So it's 15 points for Tau, 15 points for Ultramarines, 10 points for Tau. The Tau were able to score 3 VP on behind enemy lines, and the Marines were able to score 6. Bringing the score at the end of turn 4 as 51 to 36. Okay, I'm going to move these stealth suits up to here. I'm going to move a little bit further up. The ghost kill is going to fall back. Strike team to go around the back up to here. Farsight is going to move up to here to try and get some shots onto those eradicators. At the end of the tower shoot phase, they shot absolutely everything, guided into Titus, and he's still alive with a single wound. At the top, Farsight missed completely. Farsight charges in with a 5, he's made it. Kroot charging Titus in the centre, they're in with a 4.
So he made his attack and it did enough to wipe this unit out and is consolidating 3 inches to the objective.
In the fight phase, the Kroot have dealt a lot of damage to Titus, but he was able to block all but 1. So we're using a command point to re-roll it, and it's a fail. Titus is killed.
Finally. So for my special objective, I have to wipe off a character. So I'm going to move these guys. I mean, they get like a 5 move. I'm going to move them this close, and they are going to unload onto him. We're going to move them up to within firing range of these guys, and we move them over there to fire him. 20 attacks.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling because
So,
of Oath of Moment on
ones.
Farsight.
Wound, I suppose.
4s.
4 wounds.
With Oath of Moment, plus 1 to wound. 3 up save. Oh,
1.
all but 1. I'm down to 3 wounds remaining. In the shooting phase, Calgar and the aggressor were able to kill a good chunk of the Kroot, ready for a charge. 4-inch charge, Calgar's in. And an 8-inch charge with the intercessors, which is an 8. They're in. Battle at the top is the intercessors against Farsight. 15 attacks, 21 3s with rerolls.
So that's 2.
6s are sustained because we've used
That's 2
a
sustained.
stratagem to give sustained hits.
That's 2.
And with Oath of Moment, you're wounding on 4s.
Looking for 1s.
3 1s and he's dead.
There's
There's one of them.
Oh my
There's
God.
one of them. He's down to 2 wounds remaining. At the end of turn 4, Calgar was able to remove the group from the centre objective, so they hold that for 5. And over here, Farsight is now out OC'd. Final turn of the game, Ultramarines are on 63.
Unfortunately, Ghost Kill
and
was
the Tau
not
are
able
on
to kill
49.
Calgar in shooting.
The Ultramarines
Charge,
have
but
pulled
Calgar
secure no
killed
man's
him
land, which unfortunately doesn't look achievable, but the Tau have pulled overwhelming force, kill things on objectives, and no prisoners. Kill. In the movement phase, the Fire Warriors are going to move onto this objective. The Ghost Keel battlesuit is going to shoot into Calgar, and the stealth suits are also going to shoot into Calgar's unit. Farsight was able to kill 2 of the intercessors, but could not deal enough damage to wipe the squad.
And now they're gonna hit him back. Use 1 CP to activate the stratagem and give sustained hits. So let's go.
9 attacks hitting all 3s.
5's to wound.
5s. He's got 2 wounds left, right?
Yeah.
2 1s.
Nope.
He's okay. Calgar in the shooting phase was able to pick up one of the stealth suits, but the Tau currently hold 1, 2, 3 objectives for 15 points, and the Marines still outscore Farsight, so they get 1 for the home objective and 1 for no man's land. So 10 points on primary. Unfortunately, I was not able to kill Calgar, so I do not score on no prisoners or on overwhelming force, meaning that the Tau finished on 64 points. For the Ultramarines, secure no man's land was not achievable. However, they were able to keep their lead at 73 points. Meaning that the final score was 73 to 64 to the Ultramarines.
Our triumphant hero holding the middle of the board on 1 hit point.
So essentially, because Marnia's Calgar here in the middle survived on a single wound, the Tau were not able to catch up on points. They did not score on overwhelming force or on no prisoners. What a fantastic game. It was a real delight to see the Tau in action, and actually that carry on right at the end with the sustained hits really paid off. I just couldn't quite hold off on long enough, and I just needed Calgar to go, but he would not go down without a fight. And kind of the same with Titus. He hung on there with a single wound for the longest time, and even with my big guns, I could not bring him down.
For the Emperor! Victory is achieved by the Ultramarines. That was really hard start to the game. I think losing all my Land Cruiser?
Land Raider.
My Land Raider dying without firing off a single shot was a big setback for me. I couldn't charge in with my Blade Guard. They had to slog their way down the battlefield, but they held the center, and we all know holding the center wins the game. So GG, good game, well played. Thanks very much for having me over.